Reported questions are a way to tell someone what another person asked without repeating the exact words. They are also called indirect questions. When you change a direct question into a reported question, two main changes happen. First, the sentence structure changes to look like a statement. Second, the verb tense often changes to a past form. Direct questions have a special word order where the auxiliary verb comes before the subject. In reported questions, this word order disappears. The reported question uses the word order of a statement where the subject comes before the verb. For example, the direct question, "Do you work from home?" becomes, "He asked me if I worked from home," in reported speech. Yes or no questions are reported using the words if or whether. Both words mean the same in reported questions, but if is more common in speaking and whether is more formal or used in writing. For example, the question, "Are you coming to the party?" changes to, "She asked if I was coming to the party." Remember to change the verb tense if needed. WH questions use question words like where, what, why, when, and how. When reporting these questions, the question word comes first, just like in the direct question. But the rest of the sentence changes to statement word order. For example, "Where do you live?" becomes, "He asked where I lived," in reported speech. The verb tense also changes if needed. Here are some examples. The direct question, "Do you work from home?" becomes, "He asked me if I worked from home." "Are you coming tomorrow?" changes to, "She asked if I was coming tomorrow." "Where did she go?" becomes, "She asked where she had gone." Practice these examples to get better at forming reported questions. There are important rules to remember when reporting questions. First, do not use a question mark at the end of a reported question. Second, use if or whether for yes or no questions. Third, keep the question word for WH questions. Fourth, always use statement word order, which means subject plus verb. Finally, backshift the verb tenses properly. Verb tenses usually shift to an earlier tense in reported questions. For example, present simple changes to past simple. The question, "Where do you live?" becomes, "He asked where I lived." Present perfect changes to past perfect. For example, "Have you seen this?" changes to, "She asked if I had seen it." These tense changes are called backshifting. Modal verbs also change tense in reported speech. The modal will changes to would. For example, "Will you help me?" becomes, "She asked if I would help her." The modal can changes to could. For example, "Can you drive?" becomes, "He asked if I could drive." These changes help the sentence sound natural in the past. When reporting questions, do not keep the question word order. Change the order to that of a normal sentence, subject followed by verb. For example, the question, "Do you like tea?" becomes, "He asked if I like tea." "Where are you going?" becomes, "She asked where I was going." Always use statement word order for reported questions. Now try converting these direct questions into reported speech. For "Where are you going?" the reported version is, "She asked where I was going." For "Do you like coffee?" say, "He asked if I liked coffee." For "Have you finished?" say, "They asked if I had finished." Practice like this will improve your skills in reporting questions.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.